I grew up seeing my dad as an addict. So I never used to see it as a problem. It was almost getting finished and they thought, why don't we add changa? And that is where we got messed up. And in the morning, tulikuwa tunapatikana kwa mtaro fulani somewhere. These are things maybe probably someone like me have only seen in movies. Most influential people that you could ever see. And these people, the way they are even sipping their drinks. Unatamani hiyo. The least was a whiskey bottle.
The least.
Not that I was okay or not that I was good. It's only that there hakuna changa. During my latter period of drinking, I was just coming from somewhere I was drinking and I had to jump over a fence. Yeah. And I don't know how I stumbled, nikagonga hiyo kuta head first.
So you're getting fired and your passport is already expired.
Getting
Exactly.
fired with an expired passport.
Exactly, in a foreign country. How do you come from Maju unaingia rehab?
Direct.
Who does that? Huko ni kwa machizi. And everyone, even mtu anaenda kukufa, they say that me I'm not a rehab material. Yeah. And I was thinking this has to be the lowest I can go. So it was really a low moment for me. Anyone out there can change. And there are some people who really think that maybe it's my fate. Me, I was meant to be a drunkard. I think I will die like this. There is nothing like that. Hakuna kitu kama hiyo.
He used to think that life was a game and every drink was just another card in his hand. But the more that he played, the more he lost. Friends, family, himself. The deck was rigged, and addiction always dealt the last card. Then one day, he picked up the last card and saw something he hadn't seen in years: hope. Now, every card he holds tells a new story of discipline, healing, forgiveness, and grace. He doesn't play to escape anymore. He plays to live, because this time he finally holds the winning card. This is the story of Francis.
Hi guys, and welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Yes, welcome back to this beautiful YouTube channel. This is still Pick and Rage.
A channel where
And of course, yeah, it's a channel where we cook and still have fun and still have very, very beautiful and meaningful conversations like we are about to have today.
yes,
And if you're new to this channel,
make sure you subscribe, make sure you share, make sure you like, make sure you do all the beautiful things, because today's episode, guys, these are topics that people don't talk about.
exactly, and we all have stories, and this is one of those beautiful stories that you would love to sit down and listen to it, because it's going to puzzle you. At the same time, it's going to encourage someone. This is a story of, is it up and down or down and up?
I think it's down, up, down.
Yes.
But we'll get to know about that.
We'll get to know
our
about,
guest.
yes, we'll get to know about all that.
Yeah, so I think before we move on, these are some of the hard talks that people don't have.
People don't like to talk about these things.
Why?
But because they are, I don't know, maybe people just kind of shy away. Can you hear how my voice is?
Do you want to join us pale Voke BC?
Yeah.
Utaninyanganya.
No, I'd want to be a radio, more like a radio presenter instead. But anyway, guys, we are not here for that today, but we are going to be having a very beautiful and meaningful conversation today at Pick and Range. Unajua ukiweka mic karibu na throat. You're tempted to, you know,
to talk like
to showcase your different skills, you know. And of course, you know, one of my skills is
voiceovers.
Is the voiceovers, you know.
Well,
yeah, but anyway, guys.
Yes, we are ready for you. Let me tell you, these are the hard talks that people don't talk about, and we are privileged to have an amazing guest on set, because we are about to go deeper into some of these conversations that you don't like to talk about.
And of course, we are at Allsmiles Therapy. This is one of the therapies that this is where we started when we started our marriage therapy.
Actually,
yes.
Where did we start? We started with Allsmiles Therapy. Yes, when we were having issues in marriage, nini, we needed a therapist.
Yes.
Then Triza
Exactly.
came in.
Yes.
Then Allsmiles therapy came in.
And he rehabilitated
Then
us.
we grew
Yes.
up until
Yes.
it became Allsmiles Therapy and
Rehabilitation Center. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's been an amazing journey for Allsmiles Therapy, and that's the reason why we are excited and happy to bring them back to this channel.
Yeah, and even
Yes.
introduce them as Allsmiles Therapy and Rehabilitation Center. What is a
Exactly.
rehabilitation center? Maybe our guest is going to tell us.
You're going to tell us.
Right?
Yes.
So can we introduce our guest?
Of course, let's introduce our guests. So let's give it up and welcome our amazing guest in the building.
Francis! Karibu sana, Francis.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah.
As you've rightfully said, my name is Francis. Francis Kiarie Kaineka.
It's nice having you here.
Yeah.
Na kuna watu before tuendelee sana, kuna wasichana wengi wanakuanga hapa. Swali ya kwanza watauliza uko na mtu? Ndio watu wasitusumbue kwa comments.
Yeah, watu wako.
Watu wako guys.
Watu wako.
Guys, watu wako. Kwa hivyo hizo comments zenyu mjiekee.
Si mtu wako.
Yeah, and thank you so much for even agreeing to be our guest.
Yeah.
These are some of the hard topics that people don't like talking about.
Exactly.
And we haven't even told them what we are talking about, Kim.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I think this is an amazing time. And I believe uko na story poa sana yenye watu wanataka kusikia. Most people would love to hear your story, get encouraged by your story, because we believe that you have a story that deserves to be told.
Yeah.
So maybe perhaps you can start by telling us like your background, where you came from, vile umegrow and all that. Yeah.
Currently, I'm a recovery coach.
Okay.
And I'm heading the facility here at Allsmiles Rehabilitation Center. So basically, as you can now get to see, we deal with people who are struggling with addiction.
Yes.
And it's something that I've struggled with for 17 years.
17 years.
17 years.
Yeah.
So I think basically, I've struggled with addiction for all my adult life.
Okay.
Yeah. Apart from I've been sober for like 1 year and some 8 months.
Okay.
So apart from that, all my adult life I've been struggling with addiction. So but before all that, I was just a normal human being. I was just a normal kid. Yeah. Born and brought up in Gatondo, somewhere in Gatondo North. In
Where exactly in Gatondo North? Unajua mimi pia nimetoka Gatondo North.
in somewhere called Gashege.
Gashege?
Yes.
Gashege is my home area.
Yeah, of course, in a division called Kamwangi Division.
Kamwangi uko ni nyumbani.
That's
Your
my home
neighbors.
too. Yeah.
Hi neighbors.
Yeah, hi neighbors. Maybe tukifuatilia itakuwa hi cousins. You never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised.
So I mean, growing up, it was all normal, you know.
Okay.
All normal. Just the normal family setup. The parents were Christians, you know. The normal ushago bringing up of kids.
Yes.
Yeah. But there was something that was there that I grew up seeing my dad as an addict. Yeah. But he was a guy who was, can I say, those addicts that were never violent, that were there for the family. So I never used to see it as a problem.
A present addict.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that guy was basically my best friend. And the best friend of me and my siblings.
Yes.
So he was that kind of guy, you know. But the bottle was normal in our household. The growing up was just normal. There was really nothing out of the obvious. Apart from now having that one figure in the family that you're seeing, and this person is an addict. But that one now came to play later on in life. Yeah. But while growing up, there was nothing amiss, or there was nothing out of the obvious.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, of course you went to school. Primary school.
I did.
Still saw your dad being an addict, right?
Yeah.
High school, the same.
Yeah.
So at what point did you start the bottle?
Well,
First, I think we can even clarify you are recovering from what addiction?
Okay. Yeah. I'm recovering from alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never used anything else. Well, not that I've never, but I was not an addict
Of those other ones.
I was not an addict of those other things.
Yes.
Yeah. Kama ni bangi, I tried once and I said this is not for me. I'm a bit lucky. It was crazy. It was very crazy.
It was crazy.
Kula bangi kwa kuki.
Wow.
Yeah, so maybe we share the same experience.
I think it's one of the scariest experiences I had, and nikasema hii kitu
Seriously.
hapana, hii siwezi.
Okay.
So I was just specializing in alcohol.
Okay.
So I'm recovering from alcohol.
From alcohol.
Alcohol abuse, yes.
Okay, so at what point did you start taking alcohol?
The very first time I took a sip of alcohol was sometimes when I was in Form 4, after we cleared the exams, the KCSE. And some guys decided to make a bash. And mind you, I was in a school called Kairi Boys High School.
I know Kairi.
Yeah, that's where I was. But while in secondary, I never tried these things. First of all, I was very tiny. Secondly, I was very young. Because even by the time I was clearing Form 4, I was 16 years.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah. So even my colleagues or my classmates, when they would sneak, they would say, you kaineka bana hapana, utachoma, wewe ni mtoto mdogo sana. So anyway, they even used to protect me, those guys. So I never had a chance to try these things in school.
Let me understand. Since you finished at 16, that means you must have been very bright for the teachers to let you to continue the
Of course, in primary. Yeah.
in primary. Yeah?
And those days, even going to, I think those days in Ushago, there was nothing like what we are seeing nowadays, PP1, PP2, PP5. There was just nursery, class 1. And I remember what my mom tells me, nilipelekwa shule juu a cousin of mine walikuwa napitia hapo kwetu akienda shule, and they would say, simwende tu na aka. So I went, and the rest is history.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, because of course there was only nursery, and then unaenda ukienda.
Kanaenda wanako.
Yeah. So of course in Seko I went and I played very much. I played seriously, you know.
Because you're still very young.
Yeah. Wow. But anyway, I started taking alcohol. The very first time was that time that we had a bash.
And at that you were 16.
Yeah.
Because that's when you cleared high school.
Yeah.
At 16.
Yeah.
So the first sip umepiga. Hiyo siku ilikupelekaje?
I thought I was a hero because hata haikunifanya kitu.
Hey.
We finished a certain exam, and some other guys, let's go to the other ridge somewhere in that Kamwangi, small town, and we had some shots. I took like 3. And then I didn't feel anything, and I was telling these guys, hii ndio ile kitu mnakuanga mkisifu. And I was a bit disappointed. Little did I know, oh my God. So that was the first time. But then, after like a week now, when we completed the whole thing, they now organized a proper bash at one of our classmates' home. Yeah, whereby we did a party overnight, and this is where all hell broke loose.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's when you started proper
Yeah.
drinking.
Yeah.
Proper.
Because this night it was just a crazy night.
Okay, what happened there?
A lot of things happened. Considering some people like me, we had never taken these things. So we are sitting there and people are drinking. And I remember it was in a cubicle of that guy. And now even they started smoking. Now wanasema when you have smoke, we are just puffing, but then the smoke is coming to you.
Yeah.
And I remember at some point, I think the Muratina got finished. Oh no, it was almost getting finished, and they thought, why don't we add changa? And that is where we got messed up. And in the morning tulikuwa tunapatikana kwa mtaro fulani somewhere, you know, young boys. But I think even the family of that guy, they were good people. Because the mom to my classmates said, amwezi enda hivi, you do one thing. They made for us breakfast, you guys come back, tukapatiwa masabuni, omo, clean your clothes, mtapatiwa ma-t-shirt hapa na mavinyasa, clean your clothes, juu tulikuwa tumeanguka, and we are all like from 4 livers, so most of us had not tried these things, and it had rained, you can imagine. And the mom to that guy said, you guys clean up yourself, and most of us were going home now the next day. After we clean up, we wait for the clothes, and I said I will never do this thing again. I mean, after that I slept for 2 days non-stop. It was bad. And I thought, because sijawahi sikia kitu kama hiyo.
Na sasa unaishi wapi at this
Home.
point? Kwa madhe?
Yes.
Did they get to know about that day?
I think my mom got to know. Because I just went to my cubicle, nikajifungia for 2 days. And my mom was very strict, but these 2 days she never talked to me. Hakunisumbua. So I think she knew. And this is the time now I thought, I think this is not my thing. I think I would rather focus on other things. So I thought.
Okay, so you thought.
So what happened now? Because you've clearly said at some point ulisema this sitawai tena sitawai. It is not my thing. I'm never doing this again. Then when did you again get to it?
In the year 2006, yeah. This is when I cleared.
After how
from
long?
This is after.
Yes, we are talking of when you cleared high school. 2006.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Then you said you're not doing this again. Then when did you start doing it again?
It didn't even go for 2 months.
2 months haikuisha.
Nimemaliza form 4.
Ilikuwa inakuita kuja.
And I have guys wenye tumemaliza now in my village.
And you guys are now idle.
We are idle.
Mtu anakuwa akingoja kajob.
And those days exams zilikuwa zinatoka sijui Feb March huko.
Yes.
Yeah? Like you have a period of 3-4 months.
Yes.
To
misbehave.
You don't know where you are.
Yes.
On top of that, mimi ni mtoto. That December is when I reached 17 years. You know. So me and my guys now, we started during the weekends. Of course, in Ushago is a very different culture whereby during the week, if you are under your parents' house, you work. Mi nilikuwa nafanya kazi, then in the evening you would go play football, come back home. So during the weekend, this is where you get your free time, maybe on Sunday. Yeah. And we would maybe kama madhe amenipatia kachwani ama kamia. Those days I remember keg ilikuwa imetoka.
Ulianza na hizo za chini?
When keg ilikuwa mpya.
Yes.
And the small cup used to go for 15. The big cup used to go for 25 and the jug was 50 or 70 or something. This is 206 ikiisha hapo, 207 ikianza. So even if my parent would give me like 100, I was rich. Then we would go with my friends. But now the funny part of this was most of our parents walikuwa nakunywa kwa hiyo town yetu. Get my point? My dad Kambe. My dad was there. Yes. Mimi ni underage. And even my guys when tumemaliza now we are almost age mates. Unakuta mwingine hiyo bani yao. So what we used to do, either we go for ngambo 2-3 where tujulikani. We drink, or we go somewhere, we talk to a person who is a bit older.
Yes.
They get us something. With some bottles, we take it to one of the guys' cubicles, tunakunywa. So that is how it started, by the way. And it was like maybe once or twice a month. I was not an addict.
But you're telling me huko unavuta sigara cause now nilikuwa naona hiyo time cause ina sound like my time kind.
Yeah.
Pia hiyo tabia ilikuwa like mkienda kukunywa pombe pia kulikuwa na sigara.
There was
kulikuwa na hiyo combination.
Yeah, there was.
So you never touched cigarette ama?
No, I did. That's why I said nikianza I became an addict of only alcohol. Because I remember even we used to try to become heroes whereby when we are taking this our keg, you puff your cigarette and the ash you throw it in the, you know, and inside the beer. So it used to change the taste, and we had the notion, okay, I don't know how it used to work, but it used to make you get high very fast.
Yeah.
And by then, when we were still toddlers, when it comes to alcohol, if you are taking 3, so by the time umeweka hiyo ash, you take 2. But then I never liked the aftertaste of cigarettes in my mouth. The next day it used to be very horrible. Hiyo nikasema hapana. Hiyo nikaeka kando. And as I continued graduating in alcoholism, these are the things I kept them aside. So cigarettes were there. Yes.
So when did you start becoming worse with this alcohol?
You know, they say addiction is a progressive disease. And most of the time, really, you don't know that you're becoming worse or you're deteriorating. So for me, I came to know later, I'm talking about over 10 years later. That is when I realized that things are not normal. Yeah, because when I was back here in Kenya, we were the Gen Zs by then. Though we were millennials, but sisi ndio tulikuwa Gen Zs. And I thought I had it all figured out. I came to Nairobi in the year 2008 and I started hustling like everyone else, and it was not easy. I remember I stayed for 1 year without even touching. I was not an addict per se. Yeah, I was a social drinker. But then something happened. I got a job. My uncle got me a job somewhere in Umoja, whereby I was running an M-Pesa shop. I had a printer. Tulikuwa tunauza spare as a bike, like the tires. It was like a store. Yeah. Then I was running the shop alone. So the cash flow was there, ever. This is where now I started to drink regularly. this is where I started drinking. Now you can say almost maybe every 2-3 days I'm drinking. Then I got myself, a company of guys who are like me, young. They have some cash with them, and that's how it started. And it went on.
So at some point you started drinking daily?
I would not say daily. Yeah. At this point, it was still after 2-3 days, sometimes after a week. Yeah.
Umekimbiza syllabus sana. Kuna mali umetuambia came back. You had left the country or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Just maybe unaweza tupeleka hapo ndo. Yes, sasa tufike. Vile ulirudi.
Hiyo ni fast forward.
Yes.
Because after I finished Form 4 nikakuja Nairobi in the year 2008.
All right.
I struggled somewhere in Kawangware. My first job. It was in a supermarket. I don't know how I used to survive. But God was gracious enough. I survived for 1 year, hata sikuwa najua naishi aje. So I survived for that 1 year without drinking. Now, yeah, of course there was singekunywa.
Au kuwa na pesa?
Pesa haikuwa. And then to add it all, ilikuwa ka supermarket yenye ni ndogo. I'm not trying to say that supermarket working there is not good. It was not these big brands. It was mtu tu amefungua duka yake. And the work there was really, because you are doing almost everything. So by the time unafika home, you're very tired, So I stayed there for 1 year. Then my uncle, a brother to my mom, took me to Umoja 1. So that's where now I was doing this work, and the cash flow came in, and I started. Now I started drinking.
And of course, sasa pia umeanza kupata mabesti hapo.
Yeah, of course. The company kaanza to grow. Yeah. And we started now becoming like almost sio daily but regular.
Like hawezi operate bila tea?
No, I had not reached that point. At this particular point, I can say I was still very much okay.
Okay.
But now it was becoming a problem, but mimi sikuwa na notice. Or I was not realizing.
Sasa mimi niko home sasa. What mapero wanasema nini? Siblings, what are they saying about your problem?
By this time, like I've told you, I don't have a problem.
You're not at...
Oh, you're okay.
No, even in the family setting, I didn't have a problem.
Oh, okay.
Because I was just like any other normal 19-20-year-old kid.
Okay.
Yeah. Because even then I could even go out with my siblings. Sometimes tunaenda out na wao.
Mnatei na wao.
Of course. And sometimes we would talk about weekend yako imekuaje. I didn't have a problem. Everything was normal because kazi unafanya. I mean, I didn't have any responsibility. So everything was just normal.
Then when did you realize that now you are an addict?
The very first red flag that I got in the year 2012, after I had worked with my uncle for like close to 4 years, he calls my mom, who is the sister, anamwambia huyu kijana now lazima atoke hii kazi ndio I realize kuna shida fulani. Because shida ilikuwa mostly ni day na to them, and these two things combined na damu ilikuwa moto. Problem. Shida kubwa. This is how I lost my first job actually. Yeah. And then that was a red flag, but I never saw it. Of course, being young, you're thinking, mbona nimeluzi job, maybe nimeonewa, but now later on, that is when I came to realize, ningejua this time, I could have done things differently. But then, mid 2012, I did some businesses with my sister here and there. Then I got an agent who was taking people to UAE, Dubai. So I went to Dubai in the year 2013, January 31st. I still remember very well. And now I can say, this is where now my story in addiction started.
Tell us.
Yeah, this is where my story.
UAE.
Yes. This is where my story in addiction started.
Nasikianga Dubai hakunanga pombe.
Hiyo ni kusikia.
Stories za jaba. Ebu tell us now, umeenda Dubai, story yako ya addiction imeanza hapo. How did it start now?
Obviously, you know that mostly here in Kenya we are importing, what do we call it? Unskilled labor. So we are importing people who are going there to do the manual jobs, And I remember the one I got was in the hotel industry. Yeah. And in the hotel industry, consider the fact that in Kenya, mimi sijaingia any 5-star property. I don't know anything to do with the 5-star. I don't know what goes on. And we went with a supplying company, and we were told that after we landed, now they are preparing our papers, and we were asked, they just came randomly and asked us, guys, who can work here as a waiter? Of course, tumekaa 1 week hatujaanza kazi. Of course, nainua mkono. Then we were sent somewhere. There was an event. I don't know anything, you know. Wow, it was hell on earth. Because the expectation is, if you hire people here to be your casual laborers, you're expecting them to know what is going on. Can you imagine someone doesn't even know a white wine glass, a red wine glass, a champagne glass? Unaniambia bring me a champagne glass, mimi naenda huko nyuma na nauliza watu what is this now? Nimeitishwa nini? Because you don't know.
Yes.
Really,
you're any fresh out, ujui kitu.
Hiki tunajua ni kibanda.
Of course.
And now in UAE, all the hotels, they are stars, you know, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star, you know. Labda kale ka huko Kenya unaenda ukula biryani, but the rest, of course, they are big hotels, and it was a culture shock.
All right.
But then everything was still normal, you know. By this time I could still drink maybe after 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, but then there came the exposure that I was working in the hotel industry, whereby there was access of a lot of alcohol. Yeah.
So let me understand. You're working as a waiter.
Yeah.
And you're serving.
Yeah.
You're still learning how to serve because maneno bado hujui vizuri.
Yeah.
So at the same time you're learning, does that mean that alcohol is free for you to access, or what's going on there, so that suddenly you now begin to,
you know,
indulge?
like I've told you, we went with a supplying company.
Yes.
So this supplying company, what they do is, some of these big hotels, when they have events and they want casual laborers, they contact these people.
All right.
Hey, mnaweza tuletea waiters 100.
Yes.
We have a wedding.
Yes.
So you go there, you find that everything that is happening there is already paid for. The food and the drinks are already paid for. So you just go to the bar. The barman fills your tray with whatever drinks are there, some wine, some champagne. You just do a pass around. You like to have champagne? You like to have some wine? So as I'm passing around, I'm giving you a glass.
Yes.
I'm taking the empty one, right?
Yes.
So as I'm making my rounds, I make sure by the time I go to take the empty ones behind, at least bado niko na mbili hapa ziko fresh.
Na hazijafunguliwa ama.
Exactly.
Free alcohol available.
Free alcohol.
Well.
So that's how it started. Okay. You just go there, take your two. Then you even realize by the time you are going to interact with these people, some of them are very big people, you are now talking to them freely, you know. Yeah, and I had some incidences whereby I had a close shave with the management, whereby even one time I remember we had been taken to Abu Dhabi. There was a grand opening of another hotel called Rosewood Abu Dhabi, and me and my friend got very excited with the champagne. That as I was taking around, I used to go behind, take my glass of champagne, and you know, ni kadogo, that glass of champagne.
Let me get this.
Yeah.
Hii time already ushaanza kuelewa zile mapombe noma zile.
Yeah, of course.
Because you are now in that
you are there.
atmosphere.
You're there.
Just having and knowing ini champagne gani nini mambo mingi.
Yes.
Ini wine, ile red wines do I don't know.
Exactly, because now these are things maybe probably someone like me have only seen in movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now actually having to be there and see some of the most influential people that you could ever see.
Yes.
And these people, the way they are even sipping their drinks, their wine,
Classy.
you unatamani hiyo. So when you're doing your thing, you are going behind. Ndio wanashindaga wakituambia. So on this day, I had to be taken out by my colleagues through the back door, nikapelekwa kwa basi, and then the next day.
Juu kwa maji sasa.
Yes.
Umegonga ile expensive.
Of course.
Wow.
Then the next day I had my colleague, alikuwa amepatwa and he was in a lot of trouble. So there was some incidences like this, but as I said, it was going gradually.
Yeah, and did you lose your job?
No.
Oh, you still work?
Mimi kupiga kazi nao nilikuwa fiti. But sio hii time. This time, as I told you, we are new people. And remember, even the people who are supplying us, the supplying company would tell our bosses that, hey, we are bringing you people who are experienced, only for us to go there and they see watu hawa hawajui kitu wanafanya. Even I remember there was one manager at some place, and she went and called us. She was a very good lady from Germany, and she told us, young men, just come here and tell me the honest truth. you guys do have experience in this hotel industry. And then we decided, I mean,
Mwambie tu.
tukamwambia sisi hata wengine wetu tumeland last month, we don't have any experience. Akasema at least I just needed to know that I will train you guys. That is where we started to get trained. Yeah.
So addiction ilianzia hapo sasa.
Yeah.
How did you know you have gotten into the addiction? Yes.
Now this again, it still came later. Yeah. Like I've told you, this company, we used to go around kwenye kuna mahoteli, but then in the year 2013 December, I got lucky. I was amongst the people who were chosen to go somewhere permanently, though you're casuals, being supplied by another company. That's how I got to work in the prestigious Atlantis Hotel. I worked there for...
We were there.
I worked in Atlantis for 1 year and some 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah. So now here I'm seeing a whole new world. It was something I've never conceptualized in my life, you know.
Conceptualized.
I never thought about this kind of things.
Never.
You know, this weekend you're hearing, I don't know, John Terry is there, I don't know, Rafael Nadal is there, and you're getting to serve them because I was working in the pool and beach.
So you've served most of these people?
Yeah. And some of these scenarios, even how you see them sitting there and just sipping a beer.
Oh my God.
Just want to replicate that.
Yeah.
You know.
Copy paste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it was still okay. It was still normal. Yeah, for that 1 year and some 2 months. Then I moved from this company that had sponsored me now. And I got a job that I was sponsoring myself. I got a job directly to a company, whereby I got a job in a golf club. Yeah, and I can say this is where now my life changed completely. I worked there for like 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still doing alcohol.
Exactly.
Hatujaacha.
Haiwezi achika.
But each time you're not overly addicted, or you are already...
This time I can say I'm addicted, but now I'm a what do we call them? I'm a regular drinker.
You are a regular drinker?
Yes.
But you are addicted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the way that you're telling your story now, unapanda rank. So meaning, job etiquette, work ethic iko poa.
Yeah.
Lakini unakunywa on regular, but not like hauko. You're not overly like sasa uweza wezi toka kwa nyumba.
Yeah, no. I was a functioning alcoholic, so I thought.
Alcoholic, that's the word.
So I thought.
So you thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
And everything was going on well, you know. Now I went to golf club, and this is where now my life, I said I reached a comfort zone. Everything was good, the atmosphere, the place. And again, in a golf club, again you're getting to serve some of the greatest people.
Of course, it's a golf.
Hata madaktari hapa Kenya wanatoka wanasema let's go for a holiday in Dubai. They do a round of golf, you know. So ungekuwa unakuja unaambiwa ni prime minister wa wapi uni. And now what happens in a golf club mostly is the thing of these people, they organize tournaments almost every weekends, apart from maybe summertime. And every weekends they organize tournaments whereby they have paid for everything. You know, the food they're coming to eat, the drinks. So these people are not coming there to pay cash unless very few times. So whatever was there, it was already paid for. And the people who are behind the bar, they would know. Leo tumebaki na hii you're being told maliza kazi mbio mbio, leo niko na mzinga ya 18 years old Royal Salute or something. So
it's already calling you.
It was normal. It was normal. These things were normal. And we used to do them like almost, it was kawaida. And there was no problem, you know. Yeah, going out, the Dubai nightlife was something else, you know. It was something that was really enticing as well.
Yeah.
Going even to some illegal places with my fellow Kenyans, my crew and everyone else. So this is where now everything started, you know, going downhill. But my work, I was still doing my work very well.
How did you find yourself back home in Kenya?
This is now, again, fast forward. Yeah, this is now in the year 2024. 2024. But before it all came down to that, there was, in the year 2018, I get a call from home and I'm told that my dad is sick. Yeah. Okay. So he was bedridden. For the first time in my life, sijaona mzee akiwa mgonjwa apart from the normal homa that everyone gets. Okay. So tunachanga hapa kule. He went to a hospital in Thika and he goes back home after 4-5 days. Yeah. After 3 days, the condition reoccurred, and it was on a Thursday, and by Tuesday he was gone. Yeah. So we came to realize he had died of liver cirrhosis.
Alcohol.
Yes. So basically, this is where now my story with alcoholism really hit home. I didn't know that it was something that was very impactful back then, you know. But I think after maybe sitting with a psychologist and getting to know what I know now about addiction, that I came to realize that I had a lot of unprocessed grief. Because I remember back then, you know, when I'm being told mzaya ametuacha, I'm the kijana wa kwanza, though I'm not the firstborn, but I'm the firstborn boy. So the responsibilities kicked in. Mimi ndio naambiwa endeni mfanye hivi, you go do this, you do that. And by the time my siblings tukiwata kwa kaburi when they are crying all over there, I was still holding back because the responsibility. Yeah.
But also remember, you started alcohol before dad.
Yeah.
Before dad passed away.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not the grief that was making you deteriorate in alcohol. Ama.
It is.
So let me understand, it got worse.
After
I was drinking, and like I've said, by this time I was just a normal drinking person.
Okay.
The people who knew me very well, the people who are close to me, they would call me a kalewa because they knew I was drinking. But people who didn't get to know me very well, they would not know that no. You know, even I can say, okay, my mom used to know I drink, my dad used to know because maybe nikikuja on holiday I would maybe drink, and wanaona hizi tabia mtu anakunywanga. My siblings used to know because we are close with each other. But haikuwa kitu ati out of the obvious. No. Now this one, after the grief and everything else, I went back to Dubai. I stayed for like 4-5 months without drinking. And even people were saying, wow, ni kama after you lose your dad, you've decided to. But then I didn't know it was just the calm before the storm.
So let me understand.
Take us to the storm.
Before to repuke,
to the storm.
We are going there. What has made you to stop is the idea that Mzaya because of alcohol. That's
one of the reasons. One of the reasons, yes.
Okay. Then
let's go to the storm.
Yeah.
So when I went back, after those months, now I started drinking properly. I would drink daily.
Every single day.
I would drink daily.
Expensive or anything?
Anything. Bora ulewe.
Anything. But I would like to say anything bado ilikuwa the least was a whiskey bottle.
The least. Of course.
So you
was a whiskey bottle, and not that I was okay or not that I was good. It's only that there hakuna changa.
Of
So when you say anything,
yes.
Ningekuwa hapa Kenya, I'm sure ningekunywa mnazi, busa, muratina, anything. But then anything the least you could do was a whiskey bottle.
You're mostly still working in the Gulf?
Yes, I'm still there. But then I had a very supportive manager. He used to be an Indian guy, and he used to look at me like a small brother. He would come and tell me, Manze, people do lose their loved ones. What is happening to you? You know, because now
out of control.
It was almost there. And now it had reached to a point I would go to work, drink, do my job, nikipata chance ya kukunywa bado tena kazini, drink again, then I go home. Continue.
Wait. Ukienda nyumbani unaenda kuendelea.
Sasa ni kwenda kama hapa nilikuwa nimetoa lock, sasa huku naenda kubomoa nyumba.
Uko peke yako kwa nyumba?
Yeah, it used to depend. Kama huko tulikuwa tuna live in accommodation whereby hata kama uko kwa karum peke yako, there is a community. And again there was a community of Kenyans whereby you used to drink some places there.
But in the house you're alone.
Yeah.
And here is liquor in front of you now. Sasa ni cool.
No, when I was in the golf club, we were staying like 2-3 people in the room. Okay? And they are not allowing us to bring inside the room alcohol because there is security and everything else. But outside there,
you can do whatever you want.
So this is how now it really escalated.
Were you at some point fired?
Not in the golf club.
Not in
the golf club.
The next place.
The only time I was hired in Dubai was my last job, and that was 2023 December.
So what is the most dramatic thing you've ever done ukiwa on influence?
There's a lot.
Give us the craziest.
Yeah, the craziest scenario, one that you clearly vividly remember.
Hii nayo nilichoma. Niliband.
Ilikuwa tumeenda kwa bash fulani. It was a house party, and somehow I blacked out in the middle of the party, and in the morning nilijipata kwa staircase, watu wakiteremka wakienda nyumbani. So people were just passing on, because you don't know everyone in a party. Some asking, who is this? Mkenya mwenzetu amelala aje hapa? Some who knew me now, they took me kuja upige hata kasupu. It was a very bad scenario.
Because you are in UAE, right?
Yeah.
And kuna Pakistanians, Wahindi, ama all of them are Africans?
No, we had gone to a fellow Kenyan's house
Okay.
to do a party with the Wakenya wenzetu.
Okay.
And so I blacked out somewhere. I found myself kwa staircase, so it was a very bad picture,
Na kukubeba au kusaidia?
Now in the morning after nimeamka nikarudi kwa hiyo nyumba kutoa lock. Yeah.
Kutoa lock sasa.
Of course.
And was that the most embarrassing as well?
It was.
Ushai fight?
No. I'm not a fighting person.
Okay, ushaichapwa basi.
No. I've never involved myself in a fight. Sijai pigwa na mtu nikiwa mlevi. Never.
Wow.
So you are the type who used to drink and just kind of mind your own business?
I used to even entertain people, like while drinking, people used to like my company. Nitapiga ma story, tunaongea some jokes here and there.
Okay.
But ikifika ni watu wanafungua mkono, huwezi nipata. Luckily I even didn't get dents during my drinking. Only one time.
Tell us the one time.
During my latter period of drinking. Siku za mwisho. Yeah. I was just coming from somewhere. I was drinking and I had to jump over a fence. Yeah. And I don't know how I stumbled. Nikagonga hiyo kuta head first. And I had a dent over here. But apart, I have but apart from that, sijai pata dent for all those 17 years.
Okay. Wow.
Sijai, because I never,
That's unlike a drunkard.
Yes.
Wanakuwa na dents left, right and center.
Yeah.
So, because unasema that dent happened during your latter days of drinking. How did you end up in rehab?
It was a chain of events. So I left the golf club in the year 2021, and I got another job whereby I was working in a mall. It's called Dubai Hills Mall. I was working in a restaurant there. Though there we were not dealing with alcohol. But now, this time, remember I told you from 2018, this is where my drinking now escalated. Yeah. So by the time I'm starting this work, it was 2022, and I was already a full-blown alcoholic. Okay. So when I went to this place, though we are not selling alcohol, in the malls there's some liquor shops. Yeah, same like we have here. But then you needed to have a license for you to buy from those liquor shops. And I made sure I had one. Yeah, so this is crazy. I used to go, while going to work, I would pass by there, get some few beers, put them in my bag, go put my bag in my locker or wherever. During lunch hour where people were going for 1 hour break, I would go take a beer. Okay. Yeah, or two. And I remember there was some few instances where I went back and my boss told me, I think umelewa sana, you need to go home. This guy also, my boss there was a guy from Zimbabwe. And by the way, when people are out there, they look out for each other. So he's really looking out for me. Yeah. And he told me, Apana, you need to, there were some instances whereby I would go for lunch and come back tipsy, come back sometimes, So this thing continued. Okay. And until now, finally, after working there for like 1 year, 6 months, in the year 2023 now. Yeah. So this is when now I just went out with a friend. It was on my birthday. I think it was on December. And he tells me, he was a guy from Cameroon. Hey, my brother, long time I didn't see. Come, I catch you one. So I go with this guy. And the rest is history. I go back to work the next day in the afternoon drunk.
Oh my God.
And I had not drunk for like a week.
After catching one.
Yeah. One became, I think it was 1 gallon or 1 carton or I don't know. So I ended up going to work the next day drunk. That is the only time I've lost a job in UAE. I stayed there for 11 years. But things were really not looking up because by now, by the time I was losing my job, my passport had expired. Because this company that I was working in, the latest one, they were keeping passport for us. And to get it to go to renew, and remember this time, ulikuwa na shida ya passport kidogo kwa embassy.
Wait, so you're getting fired and your passport is already expired?
Getting
Exactly.
fired with an expired passport.
Exactly, in a foreign country.
What
Where do I
happens so
start?
that you get fired? Ni mdosi alipita kando ama?
No, I came when I was drunk. I see story nafichika. I came when I was drunk. This guy is drunk, you cannot work, you go. We will call you.
They just told you, go, we'll call you.
Yeah. And you see, everywhere there is cameras. So, I mean, there's no case there.
Of course.
How can I didn't even go back. There was nothing to go back. Tuongee nini?
Yeah. Because unajua ushajitu.
So when I went,
Yes.
I went to continue because I knew.
You're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how bad it was.
So your passport is expired
Yeah.
and you've been fired.
Yeah.
What happens there? What happens? Because now you need to come back to the country.
But then there's a grace period that you're given by a company for you to have exited or changed your papers, maybe to visit visa or whichever visa you want to change. But now when I lose a job, I think I got into a depression and I was drinking.
Still in Dubai.
Yeah,
So you have money to continue drinking,
yeah,
but you don't have a job
yeah.
and you cannot leave the country.
You cannot leave. There's no way you can leave.
Okay.
You need to get your papers so you leave, you know. And by this time, I had some stresses that were going on through
Yes.
with me with this, you know. Now I don't have a job. What do I do? And I was really depressed and I was drinking very badly now. So this I'm telling you about December 2023. Then comes in January. I'm still drinking, trying to figure out what do I do with my life now. Where do I go from here? Yeah, and this is how a lady I was with, who happened to be my girlfriend, she reached out to my family back at home and told them, I think there is a problem here. This guy is not the same guy I know. I think we need to do something. And I was very mad.
Because she called.
I was very angry. Me, I'm the kind of person that I'd rather die than
Being helped.
No.
Sitaki kusaidiwa.
No.
Is it that you don't want to be helped, or you feel like you don't want to disturb people?
I don't want to disturb people and I don't want to come begging. I tell you I'm going through this. Mind you, I even have relatives.
In Dubai.
Yeah. Close relatives who I could have called, hey, niko hivi, but I didn't want to do that. I'm the kind of guy who really wants, kama ni mbaya, let me just do this peacefully, you know.
You're a man.
Yeah, and I was very angry. I remember maybe my sister or my mom would reach out to me, wananiandikia kwa WhatsApp, and I would come after my drinking. I just listen to that. Maybe my mom is crying, hey, blah blah blah, nakutaka urudi ukiwa uhai. I would switch it off. Tajibu next week but one. So they are trying to look for me, but me, I'm there. I was so depressed. In fact, in my life, that is the only time I thought about suicide. That is the only time.
You even got suicidal?
It had reached to that, and I remember I told my girlfriend that I think naweza toka tu pale niende ninunue Panadol na madawa zingine mingi I just take, because I was thinking there is no way out. Actually, that is when now she reached out to the family. Yeah, and now it took, after they reached out to the family, it took now my family, my immediate family, to talk to my relatives there, my uncles, my aunties, and they said, wow, we never knew our relative is going through that where we are here. So some of the relatives, they came to where I was staying. They found me. Luckily that day I had not drunk because siku anajua, they organized with a girlfriend and I'm being ambushed. Boom, naona watu wanaingia. So okay, let's do this. What is wrong? Nini na kuhold back? I tell them my passport, this, that. And then the next day they took me to the embassy. I start preparing my things, and within 1 week I had gotten my leave out. There's a paper, I forgot the exact word, pass out something. There's a paper that you can live with, but it's only used once. Naiko kapicha kako, the details, yeah. You go with it to the airport, you show them, yeah, he lost his passport or whatever, then you exit.
One-way ticket.
One way.
Okay.
And I think I had an overstay of like 36 days, yeah. So I paid the overstay, then I moved from there. So how I ended up in a rehab. Now, you know, I've come back home, I don't know where to start. Nianza wapi. I didn't know that the family walikuwa wamesema huyu jamaa alikuwa kufe. Even the last alcoholic drink I ever took nilikunywa kwa ndege. It was on February 2024. I remember very well. Nilikunywa wine kwa ndege with another jamaa, tulionana tu kwa ndege tukasumbua au cabin crew vibaya sana until they had to tell us nini cha tumpei tena. So I came and was told, okay, you relax, I want to take you somewhere where you'll do your detox. I don't know what is detox. You do your detox, then you'll be coming back home, and then one thing led to another. I went there, the doctor said, no, we cannot do detox when you're going home, you need to stay here. And then the other thing I knew, on the third day I was in a rehab.
So lichengo ukaingia.
Hadi ukaingia box.
It is one of the stories that you cannot make this stuff up.
Yeah.
How do you come from Maju unaingia rehab?
Direct.
Who does that?
How did that make you feel though?
I mean, I think if you can talk about maybe being down, hiyo ni kukua kwa basement. Because now you've been, maisha imekutandika.
Yes.
Really, maisha imekutandika vizuri. And now you're coming back. And whatever we have, the ideas that we have here in Kenya, people still talk about rehab as a very bad place, you know. Huko ni kwa machizi. And everyone, even mtu anaenda kukufa, they say that me, I'm not a rehab material. Because they think, what will the people say? Yeah. And I was thinking, this has to be the lowest I can go. So it was really a low moment for me. Then I found myself in there, and I had a lot of anger.
Inside the rehab.
I was angry.
Why were you angry? Is it that because your parents, you were taken to the rehab without you wanting, like you were forced? You feel like you were forced into the rehab.
Yeah.
But eventually, do you think they did a bad thing?
Eventually, I don't think they did a bad thing. But it took me to be there until the second month. Then I realized, I think I have to do this for me. And no matter how angry I was, I decided the best revenge I can give anyone is by becoming sober. There is no way I will ever go sit down with my mom and tell her you made me angry when I'm drunk.
It wouldn't even make sense.
There is no way I will ever sit with someone and tell them the way you handle this thing. I had to get sober.
Yeah.
And I realized that now, if I don't get sober, I think my life is over. And I made a resolution that after nikitoka hapa, I'll have to be sober. That's how I decided, and I said, for me, I'll not give it 1 or 2 tries. I will do it once, and this is it.
Okay. I'm so sure there's so we have some people who are watching right now, and they actually probably they have family members wanashindwa watawapelekaji rehab. Is there a softer way of taking someone to the rehab?
The softer way, as I'm saying, it has to maybe now come to the person. To the person who is the victim, and you decide that now I want to go to a rehab. But unfortunately, what happens with addiction is we don't realize we are addicts until sometimes it's too late. Because people will be telling you, I think you're going on the wrong. I think what you're doing is not normal. But you will be saying, kama ni ugonjwa nyinyi ndio wagonjwa, not me. You know, and you'll be denying. So I think the softer way of taking someone to a rehab, unless this person has accepted that they have a problem. Because if not, we have to go the other ways.
Which are?
The ones I've said, like involuntary. Because it all comes down to the family thinking, our family member might die. Do we really want this? And you think no. So let's do what we have to do to take him.
By force.
Exactly. But if this person has now come to a realization that there is a problem, then we can do it the easy way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone once told me that what you would call a functioning drunkard is worse than someone who is actually a complete drunkard. How true is that?
I would say it's true to some extent, because the word functioning alcoholic is a word that people give themselves to have some solace that have sijafika your level.
Niko sawa.
But a functioning alcoholic is an addict as well. The only difference is the other full-blown alcoholic is maybe his things have already fallen apart. You don't have a family anymore, you don't have work and everything else. But this guy, he still has a job, his family is still there, and his things are running. But when you look at it deeply, how are the things running? Because you imagine someone who drinks every day but reports to work the next day
Yes.
without fail.
Yes.
I believe you also in your working experience you might have experienced
Yes.
a case like that,
Of course.
whereby you know this person analewango but hajai kosa job, but then you come to realize by the end of the day, could be this person is always having cases of being late,
Of course.
could be when they come to work, you know they are performer but their performance reduces
They're poor.
because they are just doing the bare minimum.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just there to be seen and get the money and go and drink again.
Yeah.
So you find that this person will be calling themselves a functioning alcoholic, but when you look at the behind the scenes, and you could even find that maybe some of them, even the bosses are good enough to them that they don't fire them. But some of them who are calling themselves functioning alcoholics, they cannot stand where their boss is and boost that me I work here, because they know huyu mdosi amenishikilia, and if not that, they could lose the job. So that thing of being a functioning alcoholic is just a word
Yes.
that really doesn't change anything.
Because from what I'm picking from the conversation that we're having is your dad was one of them.
Yeah.
And that's where you learned from. Because
Yeah.
it wasn't, if he was a full-blown alcoholic who would cause chaos and what have you, probably as a young man, you would have learned quickly that this is not the way I want
Yeah.
to do. But since he was a functioning alcoholic,
Yeah.
he was okay, everything was right.
Yeah.
But he used to drink every day and
Yeah,
alcohol was there.
exactly.
So that by itself made you to see like, it's not so bad anyway.
It's okay, it's
Yeah,
normal.
okay.
Yeah.
It's normal. Yeah, so it really makes sense then in that case to argue that someone who declares themselves like, me I'm functional, I don't need to change. They're even in a worse situation because it makes you even to stick there even for longer
Yeah,
years.
of course.
Because what you're from also what I'm picking from your story is that you are very functional up until a certain period
Yeah.
when now you are no longer functional
Yes,
anymore.
yes.
But all these other times unapanda job
Of course,
lakini
of course.
unakunywa
Yeah.
lakini unakaa bado ina work.
Exactly. And the way you've said that someone might stay somewhere longer, you know, you'll be in a comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like I've told you, you're a functioning alcoholic, but really your bosses are looking out for you. Then you have the fear.
Yes.
If I go to another company and they realize how I drink, will I survive? So you will see this person will end up there 20 years and they are coming to like boast me nimekunywa miaka yote, but this person is afraid.
Yes.
How can I even move from here? Because nikienda kule I might not even last a month.
Yes.
So this is something that these people know. The ones who we call ourselves functioning alcoholics, you'd rather be where you are in your comfort zone, because you know if you go out there, people who don't know you, they will expose
They
you.
will expose you.
Exactly.
Question: Is it safe for us to say, now that we're here, you are ex-addict, is it safe for us to say sometimes family members make the addicts become worse in terms of not loving them, calling them names, you know, and even for the family members not to realize that this person is actually addicted and needs help?
Yeah.
Is it safe?
That is actually the reality of the matter.
Okay.
Because, you know, addiction, we say addiction is a family disease. When it affects one person, the whole family is affected. If you find somewhere that someone maybe doesn't get the proper support system, even after rehabilitation, this person is more likely to relapse. Yeah, because it really depends. If you go out there and these people, they are still calling you a mlevi. If you went out there and you're looking for something to do, because again, when you're cutting your addiction, you have to get busy. You cannot move out of a rehab and you go and you stay jobless corner. What will you be doing? Idleness is one of the greatest triggers when it comes to addiction. So even in a rehabilitation like here at Allsmiles, we try to give these people, you know, what can you go out there and do? And even when the families come for their family therapy session, we tell them, you need to look out for this person, like when he comes. Hata kama ni kuuza mayai, anything, that this person is busy. Because idleness, this person will be remembering the addiction. Yeah, you'll get people calling you. And again, if you're idle, where do you stay most of the time? You'll be in those dens, telling the people I will not drink. It will go for 1 week, 2 weeks. Utakuwa irima. Within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you will take your sip, and that's how you go back. So, but family plays a very big role. There is no one who can say that they are successful in their journey of recovery without mentioning family anywhere. You know?
Yeah.
Because family, I believe when it comes to addiction, family really, it does play a big role.
Now, Francis, do you think if your family caught it as early as when you were 16 years old, do you think you'd be where you are right now if they caught it?
I don't think so.
Where do you think you'd be?
Very far. But I think with the situations or the scenarios that were there those days, there was no way they could have gotten that I have a problem with drinking. Because when you look at the lineage, yeah, people in my family, they drink. It's normal. Both from my mom's side, yeah, things are continuing. Mom's side, my dad's side. So I think from the family, there was no way someone could have come and raised an issue that, hey, could be having a problem until it's already,
blown out.
So that's why I'm even telling you that even for you to reach a point that now my dad's situation is the irreversible cirrhosis. It was like a shock. I've never heard of that word, by the way. I came to hear of it then after the doctors sending the reports, and I started Googling, and I thought, wow, okay, so these things are there. So anyway, I know if they could have realized it way back, things could have changed. But looking back, I don't think there was a way possible that things could have changed. And in any case, some things happen. I can say sometimes it's a blessing in disguise, because we even didn't have any family member who could take this line of psychology and get to know what really happens about addiction. I came from this school of thought that addicts may be familia imerogwa or ni kitu ya family, just those beliefs that you believe, okay, me I'm named after someone, I have to drink,
Yeah.
But then when you come to realize that is a disease, now that is where I think thanks to my sister, I started taking this course of psychology, and then she started looking at it differently. And I think that was, I'm not sure, just before my dad died or after, somewhere there. I was somewhere out of the country and enjoying, so I didn't follow up on the life but I think it's somewhere that time. That is when now she started becoming aware. Yeah, and then she came up with the idea of the rehabilitation, no, not the rehabilitation center first, the therapy center, and then eventually the rehabilitation center. But I think maybe if she could not have taken that path, probably my story would have been very different again. Because even if I came back to Kenya, I could have come and definitely I was thinking niende into a lock, and I don't think I could be sitting here. Yeah.
Maybe just to jog their minds, wanaskiza too, my sister. Actually, the sister is Triza. Triza is our therapist. Triza is the one who has worked with us. We have also worked with them, and I'm so sure, wacha tuwa jog mind na hii video, in case you have forgotten what Allsmiles therapy is all about.
Do you need somebody, a shoulder you can lean on when you're gone strong? We're here for you, Allsmiles therapy.
So Triza is your sister.
Yeah, she is.
And we started from Allsmiles therapy
Center.
Yes. And now we are here, Allsmiles Rehabilitation.
Yeah.
Tell us about the Rehabilitation Center.
Wow. So the Rehabilitation Center, as we've already talked about, we mainly deal with addiction. Yeah, and we can talk about the larger people with mental health issues, but mostly we are dealing with addiction, and mostly is addiction of drugs. Yeah, and we don't specify, but you can talk about marijuana, miraa, na wale watu wengi wenye hukuja, it's all about alcoholism. And definitely our goal is to change one life at a time. Just making sure that when someone goes out of that gate, they are different than when they came in. This is the main aim of this whole property. And we make it as family oriented as possible. As I've said, addiction is a family disease. So definitely we focus with the family, and so when the person is brought in, we try to take their history, what is going on. Yeah, we have our psychologists who will be walking the journey with the addict and walking with them, knowing what is the problem, what is the root cause. Because in addiction, if you don't treat the root cause, you are doing nothing. You will be sober, but then you will go back. You need to know what is your problem. Could be childhood traumas. What did you pass through? Grief and loss. There's so many things that could have made you become what you
Become an
became.
addict.
Yeah. So there is a psychologist who will walk down with you. We have a psychiatrist, we have a team of nurses. Yeah, so they will come, they will do the detoxification for the first few days, and we will do even the blood test just to see maybe how some of the organs are affected, and basically working with this person the journey. And then we will have family sessions, whereby after a month the family comes in and they get to deal with this person. Yeah, they are talking with the psychologist, and now our client comes in.
So can you help someone while they are not here full time? Like for example, I happen to know people who are what we have just called functioning alcoholics. So they might work, and then maybe after 2 months they relapse back into they think sasa nimeachana na hiki tu, then after 2 months or 3 they drink again, now they're not working. So the question is, are you able to work as a Allsmiles therapy rehabilitation center with someone who doesn't spend in the rehab?
All right. So now, as you very well know, we have the therapy center that side.
Yes.
And if someone would want maybe to do, like you come, you get your sessions, you go, you can go to our Westlands office. That's where you'll get help. Imagine, you go there, you see a therapist or a counselor. You sit there for 2 hours, and then you go home. What is most likely to happen? What is the scenario that is most likely to happen in this event? This person will go out of that gate
And run away.
No, he will go out of that gate. Si yako free. That person is just coming for the therapy session.
Yes.
He will go out of that gate, pass by a local,
Apige.
pige vitu zake. So what we've done here is being watered.
Immediately.
Exactly. And that's why we say when it comes to addiction, it is very, very highly recommendable. We tell people it's better you go to a rehab, whereby you will be in that environment for the 90 days. Yeah? Because, I mean, if someone goes and they go to a therapy center, and because of course people go, like you said, you do therapy. If you are doing therapy for your maybe work stress, it's normal. You go in for 1 hour, 2 hours, you go back home. And then you think, what did we talk about yesterday? But if we are talking about addiction, I sit with a counselor or a therapist, and then I go out. My mind will still show me, let me grab a kakuata, I go. Sometimes I've heard of cases whereby even people will walk into a therapy session drunk. So basically, I would say, if someone like that, you can talk to them and they agree to come into a rehab. Yes, their life might be at hold for 90 days, but
The rest of their life.
it really does make a lot of difference.
Of course.
Yes.
I think I have a question. You talk of 90 days. That was actually my next question. How long does it take for you to admit someone here at the rehab? You said 90 days. 90 days are enough to actually change someone's mind and
No,
make them sober?
we always say the many years I wasted in alcoholism, like for me it was 17 years. 90 days are not enough to turn around that. Really, honestly. Yeah. Sometimes someone might come and you see there is a need for this person to stay for 6 months, but those are some cases that are not normal. But what I'm saying is, the 90 days, what we do or what happens in rehabilitation centers, it's work that is around not even 30%. The 70% is the person. Wewe mwenyewe, you decide that me, when I go out there, I want to be a changed person. Get my point? Like the way I told you, my case, I was in the 2nd month and I thought now I have to change for me, not for anyone else. So 90 days, they are in the psychological terms, they say it is an enough time to have someone's brain restructured. Yeah. Like you might be wondering, why is it that in rehab these people, they have a program, they have a wake up time. Yeah, they will go take a breakfast at this time, they will go, there's like a treadmill like this one for some time, because most of the time when we are in addiction, we don't have a structure. Like me, I was the person, you tell me tukunywe sahi, hata nilikuwa naenda church na achana nayo. Get my point? You've heard of people doing a luta. You go to a club on Friday night.
Yes.
You come back to your house on Sunday night.
Yes.
And you are coming back because you have to come and change and go to work tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
It's not that you needed to be there. So that person don't have a structure. But then when someone is in a rehabilitation, they are structured in a way to remind them that, hey, you can still do life with a structure. Unajipanga, unaamka asubuhi, you take a shower, because even in addiction, like watu wa bangi unasikia mtu na maji kidogo, you know. So it becomes like just to try to restructure. So at least when someone goes out there, they can at least pick their life from where they left it way back. And connect with whatever is happening, you know. Yeah.
Amazing.
Wow. Do you have any question?
Your story imenimove sana. Nimelearn a lot. I don't know if you guys have learned anything, but for me I've learned a lot. And we are so happy to have you and to share your story.
Yeah.
Not so many people would want to share their story because maybe they feel embarrassed.
Yeah.
But we believe that your story is such an encouragement to the people who are watching.
Exactly.
Because tumetouch vitu mingi sana, hata kuna wale watu waadhani wanadhani wako tu sawa.
Of course.
And of course by watching this video wana realize, oh, by the way I need help. So again, thank you so much our viewers for watching this video and listening to Francis' story. If you can tell us on the comment section if you want to be hearing more of these stories, because we're just about to wind up this video.
Yeah, but before we wind up, guys, of course, Allsmiles therapy, Allsmiles rehabilitation. Okay, we have Allsmiles therapy and we have Allsmiles rehabilitation.
Yes.
Allsmiles therapy is where we have been going as husband and wife, and Allsmiles rehabilitation is where addicts have been coming to be taken through the journey of their addictions.
Exactly.
Yeah, so guys, we are talking about Allsmiles rehabilitation right now. If you are there at home and you have a family member who, yani, you guys have lost hope, munasikia yani huyu, kuna wengine actually, Francis, nasikianga family ingine inasemanga huyu atu akufe. Utu akufe atuondoke. If you have gotten to that point, guys, please wacheni kumuua akiwa uhai. Just come here at Allsmiles rehabilitation.
Perhaps this is your last help.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, actually, not perhaps. This is your last help, guys. Allsmiles rehabilitation is yani before mumuwe tu.
They do things differently.
Here we do things totally different. I'm telling you guys, we are witnesses. Atuwapatiangi stories za ajabu. Sasa tulianza kuambia si wenda therapy. Wanafikiria ni jokes.
Na kuna wenye walianza kukuja.
Yeah, after out of that
they got a lot of help actually.
They did.
We meet couples out here.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way tuliona Allsmiles tukaanza pia
kwenda therapy
kusaidia sana. So atuwapatie stories za ajabu.
Yeah, we have tried and tested Allsmiles therapy. Now Allsmiles rehabilitation, we can see Francis here sober 1 year 8 months, you know, after 17 years of addiction, and we will continue, of course, praying for you.
Thank you.
And if you're there at home, you've watched this na una feel you need yani help, yani una feel tu una need help. Actually, hata unaweza kushindwa kuwa DM direct. DM Kemo, DM me if you feel you totally need help ya kuacha addiction na unashindangwa mali utaenda. DM me, DM Kemo. You can also DM Allsmiles therapy. Namba za simu ndio hizo hapo. You can WhatsApp, you can call, si ndio?
Yes.
Guys, if you need help,
kuna wengine mabwana zao ndo wana need help. Zao ndo wana need help. Siblings zao ndo wana need help.
Na maybe wanashindwa venye watawaleta. You can also guide them, right? You can guide them on how to bring their love, because kuna wengine wanasema huyu tumemjaribu tumeshindwa. You can also guide them. So you guys, Allsmiles rehabilitation, they are here to help you and help you turn things 360.
Kuna wengine pia wanataka kusaidia mabesti zao. I've seen that. So you can also, contact Allsmiles therapy and rehabilitation. Even if it's your friend that you want to help. Because I've seen that as well.
I am so sure you will love this place. I am so sure your loved one will come out of this place changed. Your loved one, yani mtakuwa mnashindwa kwa nini yani amkufikirianga Allsmiles rehabilitation before, because this is a place where to be.
Definitely.
So Francis, maybe you can just tell them something.
First of all, I would say it is a miracle how my life's journey turned around. And if I'm here talking about these things, I believe anyone can change. Anyone out there can change. And there are some people who really think that maybe it's my fate. Me, I was meant to be a drunkard. I think I will die like this. There is nothing like that.
Hakuna kitu
kama hiyo. There is nothing like that. Addiction is a disease. Imekushika, imekuhold, but the moment you agree that you will fight with this, it is doable.
It's doable.
It is.
Wow.
And on top of that, there is also a very good life in sobriety as well. You can enjoy, you can have fun, you can do everything else that you can still do while sober. Because most of the people who are addicts, like the way I was, I used to ask, naacha tei nifanye?
Hey.
I never used to know that there is
Life.
fun or life out of drinking. The way we are sitting here, I could be sipping my kasambing hata kama ingekuwa kwa chupa ya maji, but now
kina kubo
vibaya
na wazee wananiambia
ningekuwa nakimbia huko na sip.
Hello.
And as we are continuing, you realize this guy is losing it somehow. So there is life in sobriety, and you can still do those things. You can have fun, you can go hiking, you can do road trips. I mean, the things that people used to do, and you think that you have to do them while drinking or while engaging in those things, you can still do them while sober.
yeah.
And there is still whole life that has to be lived.
Wow.
Yes.
Kama kuna kitu nime take home, it is doable.
It's doable.
Yes.
Yes.
It is doable. And I think that cuts across all themes in life. It is doable, guys.
Yes.
So without further ado, thank you so much for watching this YouTube channel.
Yeah, and make sure you contact Allsmiles Rehabilitation if you're at home, you need help, you have an addiction, you have someone who is addicted, you think yani life yako inaenda kuisha. Allsmiles Rehabilitation, we are going to help you turn your life 360. I'm
Exactly.
telling you.
Exactly.
I'm telling you.
And also tell us, guys, if you'd like us to bring you this type of content so that you can be watching. Tell us on the comment section below. Make sure that you subscribe, like, and do all those beautiful things that beautiful people do. So thank you so much for watching. Up until next time, it's up. Bye for now.
Do you need somebody? A shoulder you can lean on when you're not strong. We're here for you.